tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Dear Venerable Sangha, dear devotees, today is the 7th day of our intensive retreat. Most of the Venerables, they are effortful and energetic. We saw many of the Venerables, very good results. They are having new experience, calmness, comfortableness. Some of them further good results we saw. So we should determine to maintain same practice during next 3 days. So next 3 days remaining for us. We should not reduce our effort, and also we should maintain silent background, and we should maintain continuous practice so we all can experience some of the developments, at least comfortable meditation or calmness, comfortableness, brightness, or some of the meditation developments we can achieve, definitely can. So we should maintain same effort for next few days. So today we are going to talk a small Dhamma with our Lord Buddha preached by focusing few factors. Very rare things, very hard things in the world. One is having human life, very hard thing, very rare. And also beings, they have many works to do, so many suffering their lives. So listening Dhamma, very rare in the world. And arising Buddha also very rare, very hard to the world. So few things Buddha had been preaching. So various reasons Buddha is preaching. So today Dhamma talk is come from the Buddha Vagga. Reason is the earlier Kashyapa Buddha's time. One of the Venerable, he had been practicing very well. The sila is good but didn't attain any path portion. One day the Venerable going on a small boat in a river. Venerable hold a branch of the tree, one leaf broken. So Venerables cannot take the leaves, so Venerable broke one leaf. Venerable think, oh, it is offended. I should confess it. So Venerable living alone in the forest, think, oh, they had to do it later. Later Venerable forgot it. So Venerable's lifespan very long. On that time, 20,000 years lifespan. Long period, Venerable had been there in forest, forgot to do it, confessed. So Apatidesana, in that moment, Venerable reflected, how is my sila? Venerable memorized, oh, that I broke this leaf and I had offended, I couldn't do this Apatidesana. This mentally worrying, remorse come. Because of this remorse, Venerable passed away and born in a dragon world, Naga world. As a very big Naga, King Naga. His name is ErakaPatta the Nāga. Nagaraja is King Naga. ErakaPatta is the name. So the Naga had been thinking, oh, why I became King Naga. Understood, ordained, and had been having this problem. So because of that became King Naga. Now thinking, oh, human life is so valuable. Listening Dhamma also so valuable. Arising Buddha also so valuable. So had been thinking, but now cannot go because of the many duties as a King Naga. One of his daughter sent to the human world that every full moon day appear in the river. So that daughter is asking some question, many people gathering to see it, also giving some answers. This had been happening for a longer period, every full moon day coming and asking question. On that day also, full moon day is the Naga's daughter is coming day. Many people gather to the river bank. Buddha also go there to the Varanasi, near the river, somewhere there, under the tree. Buddha had been sitting. One of the man, his name is Uttara, also going there. Buddha saw his parami one, good one, called Uttara, please come. Then Uttara go to the Buddha, pay respect and sit in there. Ask where are you going? Oh, today is the Naga's daughter is coming day. So every full moon day she is appearing, we answering her question. Have you prepared? Answer, yes, I have prepared. Please tell it. He recited. Buddha says, oh, it is not correct one. This is not the correct answer. I will teach you. Please listen it. Buddha had been explaining the correct answers related to Dhamma. When the Uttara listening these answers, he could attain extreme Sotapanna, so valuable, deep Dhamma there inside. And teach him that Naga's daughter first time asked a question, this is the answer. Second time asked a question, this is the answer. He learned both answers. Go to the river bank, many people gathered there, no space. He squeezed people and asked the space, and gradually he go up to the river bank. Then the Naga's daughter also immediately appear on the water. So the Uttara said, I have an answer. So then she asked question. The Uttara answered, first answer given. Then second question also, she asked the second answer also given. She was very happy because longer period. Earlier Kashyapa Buddha time until this Buddha time, no one given proper answer. Today got the correct answer. She immediately go and reported to the father, King Naga, reported to the father. Father, today I got the answer, explain, answer. Oh, father also very happy, rejoice, immediately appear through the water, maybe shaking the water, and immediate through water appearing, then later appear as the human being among the human. Ask where the Uttara? Oh, Uttara is here. Then ask Uttara, where is the Buddha? Then Uttara taken King Naga, that he don't know that time. As a human being, he bring to the Buddha and show Buddha. Then explain, Bhante, that many people, also thousands of people also go to the Buddha to pay respect. And that King Naga said, Bhante, that in the world, having human life is very rare, very hard to get it. And also beings, they have many works to do, also suffering. And also listening Dhamma is very hard to get it. Arise Buddha also very rare thing in the world. Had been explaining same thing. Buddha also says yes, it is the same thing. Also Buddha explaining Kiccho manussapaṭilābho, kicchaṁ maccāna jīvitaṁ, kicchaṁ Saddhammasavanaṁ, Kiccho Buddhānam-uppādo. Four things Buddha also explained. Yes, having human being, human life is very rare. And also many works had to be done in the life. Listening Dhamma and also arising Buddha also very rare. So Buddha taken this topic and preached Dhamma. Many people, thousands of the people and Deva beings, Brahma beings could attain some path portions. The Buddha explaining few things. First thing is the rare, having human life is very rare. We all are human beings. We all born as human and also living as human and also die. This is called human life. So that the Kashyapa Buddha time until today, if we reflect how much human lives we had, so that other lives, many billion of the other lives, but human life very rare, very little we had. How much lives we had been having from the Kashyapa Buddha time until today? Period, very long period. You know the way that Kashyapa Buddha to this our present Buddha, the Gautama Buddha is called Buddhāntara. That one Buddha to another Buddha. So that Kashyapa Buddha's lifespan is 20,000 years. Our Buddha's lifespan 100 years. But Buddha is living only 80. So that Kashyapa Buddha, he had to, that period, human beings 20,000, gradually reduce lifespan until 10. Then again, because of the good things, again increase lifespan until Asankhya. Asankhya means 1 into 140 zeros. So longer period, long lives. Again reduce this lifespan, gradually reduce until 100. So this period called Buddhāntara. So this period, our lives, how many lives we had, if you can calculate, last life, before last life, if you can calculate, 100 million, billion of the lives we had, many, cannot count. If you can see among these lives, only very limited lives we had the human life, even can count also. Human lives we can count also. But other animal lives and also hell lives, suffering lives, we cannot count so many hell lives we had, powerful lives. We had many billion of the hell life. So most of the time we are spending in hell, very less we are spending in good places. So that a human life is very rare. So we born as a human is more valuable thing. So we have to do more good things for as the human being. If not, again we go to our own place. If you are practicing very well, developing Dhamma very well, so we can continue this human lives until we attain. If not, we are not spending properly, our Dhamma not developing properly, so then the human life, the ending of the human life, again we go to the suffering places, woeful places. So that we all very lucky to have this life, we all lucky to have the practice in life, we determine to have more and more practice, more and more effort for practice and experience deeper things following the Lord Buddha's teachings. So the first thing we know, the rare things or hard thing to get the human life. So we have to spend our human life for the good things, good Dhamma things, if we understand. Second one is, in the worldly beings, there are many works to do, so life is suffering. King Naga also had to do many works. Venerables, as the venerables, also we also had to do many works. We had to wake up early in the morning, and daytime had to meditate, and until night time had to meditate. Many works to do. And also devotees, outsiders, also same. Lay devotees also same. They also wake up early morning, daytime had to do many works until night time. So very little bit time only they can rest. Most of the time they have to work. Suffering life is common thing in the world. Everyone had to do many works, many suffering. So had to understand, beings they are suffering with the many works, internal bodily works, external things, many things have to complete. Third and fourth things is come together. Arising Buddha and arising Dhamma is coming together. Arising Buddha is very rare thing to the world. Earlier Kashyapa Buddha arose, then later our Gautama Buddha, later Maitreya Buddha. After that many eons no Buddhas. Because it is very rare. Buddhas not arise in the normal way. To arise Buddha need to complete the paramis. So one who complete parami only become Buddha. It is not easy works. So we have to understand arising Buddha also very rare, arising Dhamma also very rare. So the life we know, the human life is very rare and many works had to be done. So because of that many suffering. Third and fourth factors is bit closer. Arising Buddha and arising Dhamma is very closer. We know the arising Buddha. So Buddha, normally when we see Buddha, when we hear Buddha, we think Buddha also human being. So when we remind him Buddha in Sravati, then in India, we think, oh, Buddha also human being. Buddha also that Buddha also talking and preaching and walking. So we also same. We feel of equalizing. So we also feel, I think I also human being. I also that have some abilities. Buddha also have the wisdom. I also have the wisdom. This kind of equalizing we can have. Because we are focusing Buddha's body. We are focusing Buddha's body. Actually, Buddha is not the body. Buddha is the parami. Buddha means parami. So parami means training or experience many things. 10 type of thing experiences called parami. So that, the Buddha as the Bodhisattva had been training dana, training giving up, offering, giving things to the others, finally can give everything. Until that level had been training, not 1 day, 2 days, many eons had been completing. We call that for Asankhya of the eons and 100,000 of the eons. So long a period had been fulfilling this dana. Finally can give all the things. So without keeping anything can give all things. So this is DhammaPada. So that not only that, later can give the part of the life, organ also can give. Also had been training longer period giving organs. Then third one, giving life, also had been training longer period. These 3 stages, Dhanaparami, Dhanauppaparami, Dhanaparamatthaparami, had been training 3 levels of the Dhanaparami. Same way Sita also had been training the life for the moral qualities, so that until the very high level, until complete, it had been fulfilling training. After complete, even part of the life born not breaking the sila also had been training. Even the life born also not breaking the sila, that was also training 3 stages. Same way nekkhamma, renunciation, same way the wisdom development, prajna, and also effort, also patientfulness, kanti, truthfulness, satya, determination, adhitthana, loving kindness, metta, and also adhitthana, upekka is the last one, equanimity. Those paramis continuously had been training. Then fulfill it. After fulfill, only could attain, could become Buddha, fully enlightened. So this period, parami period, with comparing ourselves, our parami, we cannot imagine. We cannot compare. So that if our parami is a small seed equal to the mustard seed, so Buddha's parami is like the Mount Meru, very big. So that this, as like this world, Buddha's parami is so big, different, our paramis and Buddha's parami. So another example, in the world there are some gems. Someone they get the gem, valuable in Sri Lanka also have. So this gem also, and also that if any gem arises as like the country Sri Lanka, very big one, this cannot compare. Small gem and big gem. So Buddha like the very big gem, very big. So Buddha means fulfill, parami fulfill one. It's very rare, it is very different to the world. Such a one arising is very bright to the world. The sun, when sun arises, all the darkness gone. When the moon arises, all the darkness gone. Similarly arise Buddha also, all the darkness gone, ignorant darkness gone, because of Buddha arise. So Buddha, we cannot compare any of the things, we cannot compare, because parami is very high, developed parami is so long a period. So after completing parami only arise Buddha. Then Buddha means many paramis, so we cannot compare to the Buddhas. So Buddha is very rare. So in after Kasyapa Buddha time, then now Gautama Buddha. Next later, Metteyya Buddha. Later, many eons no Buddhas. So longer period, no Buddhas. Because parami fulfilling is not easy thing in the world. Training paramis, development paramis, not easy thing in the world. So only a very limited bodhisattvas they can fulfill paramis. So that's why arising Buddha is very rare. So we are very lucky. So that Buddha arise this period, we are very lucky. So this the period of the Buddha, we call Buddha's dispensation. So the arise Buddha very rare to the world. When we see past lives, many lives, we meet the Buddha very limited lives, because no Buddhas may empty of the Buddha for longer period. See Buddha very limited. Pay respect Buddha very limited, because no Buddhas in the world. So the next one is the arise in Dhamma is very rare to the world. So Dhamma is what is Dhamma? It's teaching that showing the path. It's teaching called Dhamma. Why we are going to this school? When we are going to school, we learn something so that this life is comfortable because of learning. This is for life is comfortable after learning education. So Dhamma is not only for this life. After learning Dhamma, this life also comfortable, future life is also comfortable, parami fulfill, Nibbana also attain. Few things can happen Dhamma. This kind of teaching. For this present life also happy and comfortable, next life also happy and comfortable, and also Nibbana also can reach. This kind of teaching called Dhamma. So various Dhammas in the world. Some are teaching or that kill the animal and eating this way. They think that praying can go to celestials. This kind of teaching there in the world. So they are doing it because of this teaching. So finally they go to the hell and suffering for longer period because they follow wrong Dhammas. But Buddha teaching is not that one. Buddha's teaching is that if we follow Buddha's teaching, present life also comfortable. Today itself you can see the results. This life also more relaxed, more comfortable, more joyful, and also next lives also more comfortable. Parami fulfill, attainments also come. So such a teaching is called Dhamma. So then in our books we explain 84,000 volumes means this teaching. Buddha's teaching, they are all contained in 84,000 volumes. It's called Dhamma. This kind of teaching, Dhamma, if anyone train, life can convert. Now you meditation of developing and you are having good Dhamma, life comfortable. If you have the concentration, comfortable. If you have the wisdom, more comfortable. So present life comfortable, future life comfortable, later can attain path portion. So this is called Dhamma. This Dhamma very rare to the world. After Buddha arise, only can show this Dhamma. After some times, again Dhamma disappear. Because many people cannot understand, again Dhamma disappear. Again, until next Buddha time, no proper Dhamma, not right Dhamma. When the next Buddha arise, only teaching the right Dhamma. So long a period, no Dhamma. So Dhamma come with the Buddhas arise, these two together come. So we are very lucky. We have very good Dhamma. Because of Buddha's period, we should effortful practice. We should not delay. We should maintain Dhamma training. Definitely you can have Dhamma benefits. Your life become comfortable. And also, if parami fulfill, you can go to the deepest level of the Dhamma happiness. So the Buddha's teachings so valuable. If anyone train the valuable teachings, can have the deeper experiences. So we are following the Buddha's teaching. We are training the meditation practice. By the meditation training, we determine to train continuously. So meditation, to effective the meditation, we need correct apply mind. We call vitakka. To get the effective experience, we need apply mind. If no proper application, meditation very slower, development very slower. Example, we are focusing the whole venerable here. We think all venerable, be the happier and or healthier. Anyway, we keep think loving kindness. We not very less. We apply the mind. Just keep focusing only. Very slow meditation development. But we apply correct way. We send our mind through the whole. We send whole through the all one side of the venerable, other side venerable, all full of the venerable. All we apply, and we wish all the venerable be happy. This kind of application, if you maintain, it called apply mind, vitakka mind. This mind very easily mind get the concentration. So the application you have to do in the balanced way. Too hard you do, also not get the concentration. Too soft also, easy get the wandering. So middle way, effective way you have to train. All these venerable, one side to another side, we focus and wish all the venerable be happy. So apply mind, correct apply mind. Then very easy get the sustained mind, you feel more relaxation, sustained mind. Then very easy joyfulness, very easy happiness, very easy one object. So first one only we have to do. So when you are paying respect Buddha, if you just pay respect Buddha, your meditation development very slower. But we are focusing Buddha, the Buddha is highest one in the world, and we think of Buddha, Buddha image, and pay respect Buddha, and mentally we keep the object, again and again take the object and recite Buddha's word. So meditation development very fast. So we have to understand the techniques. Techniques is correct application. So this application we have to use all the time. When you are sitting time, you have to do. When you are walking time, you have to focus every step, every steps or every breath, apply again and again. And also all the time, morning until evening time, if you apply again and again, very fast you get the concentration, very fast you get the brightness and comfortableness. So correct application, very important, correct way. So we determine, following the Buddha's teaching, maintain the correct application. Later you can experience brightness, concentration, and also you can experience deeper concentrations, absorption and other concentrations. So the one venerable asking question, in our last Dhamma talk we explaining life based on the karma. Some they have doubtful, why only karma, some other effective that with the bija niyama called dhamma niyama, itu niyama, some other things they are for the karma connection. Why not talking this thing, only karma? Explaining, some are doubtful because not easy understand this karma base. That's true, we understand. It's not easy to understand. But our life based on the karma. So we are sitting on floor, that because of floor we are sitting. Base is karma. Some others can have some effectiveness. So very easily understand in the Saddhammasavanaṁ Buddha explained, our own thing is karma. And also our born also karma. And also the support also karma. Our relatives also karma. That means Buddha, they are explained karma is the main thing for life. You can understand, we born is karma. This human life we got because of karma. Life maintaining good thing also karma. Life maintaining bad thing also karma. Main thing is karma, but some other things also can support, but also connection with the karma. Example, we get the good weather, good climate. So if our karma good, in good weather I am very comfortable. If our karma no good, even good weather, I am not comfortable, I get sick, difficulties. So karma is connected. So this way that the main thing is karma, so that easy understand with the reading the Dasadhammasavana. You can read Dasadhammasavana, main is karma. Karma is the base things. But people, they not easily understand karma part. So that's why they are thinking, that connection with this thing. But all those things also connection because of our karma support. The main one is karma, some other connection with other things, other factors. But if the karma is good, it get the support. If karma is weak, it is harmful for other factors even. So the whole life from birth until death, its basis karma. So Buddha had been explaining. So two questions. One is the brightness, concentration light. What are the concentration lights is available? The available explaining, he got only blue color and some colors. Also, in the beginning, our concentration light or brightness not equal. Sometimes most of the meditators blue color like that arising in the beginning. Some even like the clouds or that mist, this kind of also light appearing, but not permanent. So that life not stable also. When you are meditating later become more brighter and as like the daylight. This is common light for many meditators. If you are seeing the 100 meditators, 80 until 80 meditators equal. But few can have the different lights. Few can have the different. Some are very brighter but it is blue color. Some are very brighter but it is red color. Like that, very rare. So, but generally daylight, this kind of light is appearing. So, but until our body comfortable, until the mind comfortable, that we should not focus the brightness. We should focus the breath only. Your object is breath, breath in, breath out, or any other meditation object. What you got, you have to maintain. Later, meditation object become better and better, better and better, comfortable. You feel body very light, very comfortable. Body disappear. So light become transparent. That time only we are using the light to enter the absorption. Until this transparent brightness, until body very comfortable, until this brightness comes, we not use this light for absorption. So until this level, our object is main object, breath only. The one Venerable is asking how to spread the brightness, light. Venerable no much experience of the spreading light. So it is actually as like the other things. If you are spreading the metta to this whole Venerable, you have to spread whole area. That if you are spreading the water to the whole room, the same way you have to spread the metta, same way brightness also. If you have the light, brightness, some of the white color light, this kind of thing, you have to spread. These two ways we can do. One is determination only. We determine to spread this brightness to the whole hall. Also can develop. But some of the meditators not easy. Many of the meditators very easy spreading. Like the water is spreading whole room, all the directions, up and down, all the directions. Similarly, brightness also is spreading. When their brightness is spreading, so later become full of the room for brightness there. That feel inside the body, outside, body also disappear, brightness only remain. So until this level you have to train, then only train for the absorption. So that please ask the advice from the teachers, also teachers will guide you. So today we are going to end our program. So we wish all the Venerables to fulfill all the practice. So we have to determine next few days also maintain same practice, effortful practice. Wish all the Venerables fulfill all this practice in this rare period. So we are very lucky. Today we are in the rare period of the Buddha's arise period and also Dhamma's arise period, and also we are having the human life. Also we have the ordination also. We have all the things there with us. We determine to continue practice and experience deeper Dhamma things. Wish all the Venerables to fulfill all this practice and attain concentration, attain all the path, fruitions and Nibbana. Thiruvān Saranai. We share the merits. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idang o ñāte nang o tu sukita ontu ñātayo. Idang o ñāte nang o tu sukita ontu ñātayo. Idang o ñāte nang o tu sukita ontu ñātayo. Ettavata camme sampadam punya sampadam. Sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Ākāsattā ca bhummattā deva nāga puññantaṃ anumoditvā cirang rakkantu sambuddha sāsanaṃ. Cirang rakkantu sambuddha desanaṃ. Cirang rakkantu sambuddha sāvakaṃ. Cirang rakkantu maṃ parante. Asmiṃ vihāre ca ārāme adivattā ca devatā. Anumoditvā imam puññaṃ rakkantu jina sāsanam. Sabbe sattā ca majjattā hitā ca hitā ca me. අනුමෝදිत्वा ඉමං පුඤ්ඤං වජ්ජන්තු අමතං පදං ඉමිනා පුඤ්ඤ කම්මේන මාමේ බාල සමාගමෝ සතං සමාගමෝ තෝ යාව නිබ්බානපත්තයං කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ බන්තේ භූරි පඤ්ඤ තථාගත කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ ධම්ම සම්දිට්ඨික කාලික කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන අච්චයං කමමේ සංඝ පුඤ්ඤක්ඛෙත්ත අනුත්තර සාදු සාදු සාදු